My parents were really weird, fanatical parents to the point of not feeding us if we didn't go to church. I mean, and I did share some of this at the conference to some people, and they're like, "Oh, that's very Ruby Frankie and Jody Hildebrand," but it wasn't that bad. But my parents, they were that convinced that if we don't go to church, we're not going to end up in heaven together. So you have to go to church. You have to follow the rules. And if you don't follow the rules, we're not going to feed you. And there's much more to this story than what I'm saying right now, because it's a long story. But my point is that sometimes with religion, you become so brainwashed and indoctrinated that you will do things that you never imagined that you would do. Thinking you're doing something for God, for your future in heaven, in the celestial kingdom. So it's okay to do these things that actually are not right. And my parents did that. And so do a lot of people. Brainwashing, it can happen more easily than we realize. It's something that I have studied. Anyway, that's besides the point. But we do things we can't imagine sometimes with religion. But my experience, I never loved the religion. I thought from a really young age that something's wrong here. And I had had experiences that did not fit within the parameters of the Mormon Church. So I really knew as soon as I was able, which was around over 18 after high school, that I would start exploring a different world that didn't have to do with religion, that was connected to spirituality, but not religion. And so that's what I did. But it was interesting to see people who loved it so much, because I didn't have that experience. My parents did not make being Mormon fun or loving. And there was some love in the home. It wasn't completely terrible all the time. There was some love, but it was a really hard and difficult childhood that within the container of the Mormon Church as part of our foundation. So it was pretty awful. Yeah, there was not much fun about it. So it was easy to leave the Mormon Church.